Hello students, welcome back to class. In our previous class, we looked at the topic Intercommunal Relationship 1. In this lesson, we're going to be looking at Intercommunal Relationship 2. We're actually going to continue from where we stopped in our previous class. In this lesson, we're going to be looking at the basic skills that is required to promote intercommunal relationship. Let us start by looking at the skills. Intercommunal conflict. Intercommunal conflict is a disagreement or violent situation between two communities. This disagreement may be as a result of cultural, religious, ethnic, or political differences. We'll now look at skills for resolving intercommunal conflict. One of the skills is dialogue. This is when aggrieved parties come to a round table to talk about the problem. Whenever a disagreement or issue that could generate into conflict arises, all the people concerned must sit together to offer amicable and constructive discussion and suggestion to end the crisis or prevent it from escalating. Number 2 is mediation. This is the process whereby a third party intervenes between two or more warring communities with a view to resolving their differences on issues and prevent violence. Number 3 is compensation. This is the payment of cash or kind to the aggrieved person or communities by individual, groups, or government for whatever kind of loss they may have suffered as a result of their actions or inactions. Number 4 is use of legal process. This is when conflicts are resolved by going to court of law, e.g., the contention over the ownership of the Bakassi Peninsula by Nigeria and Cameroon was resolved by the International Court of Justice. Number 5 is setting up a commission of inquiry. This is when a body or group of people are set up and mandated by the government to investigate and find out the remote and immediate causes of the conflict and come up with recommendations to resolve the conflict. Number 7 is use of force. This occurs when the armed forces are used to enforce or maintain peace and orderliness between the communities that are in conflict. This option is usually taken by the government after all available options have been exhausted and the conflict still persists. Number 8 is education and enlightenment campaign. Peace education can be taught in all communities through advertisement on the electronic media, newspaper, billboard, etc. This should highlight the importance of peaceful coexistence and the negative consequences associated with conflict. Peace education can also be taught in school at all levels of education to inculcate into the minds of the younger ones to live together in peace. Other skills for resolving intercommunal conflict include negotiation, compromises, accommodation, avoidance and collaboration, establishment of a joint commission to manage resources if this is the bone of contention in the conflict, relocation of a group from a disputed location, especially if it has to do with the land ownership tussle. Like we have said, intercommunal relationship is simply issues that come up when two communities are sharing boundary, and we have spoke about what could result to such conflict. It could be cultural, it could be religious, it could be ethnic, it could be political differences, like you see the issue between the Israel and the Palestinians, which has been an issue over and over. Also look at the issue between Nigeria and Cameroon that leads to a particular plot of land known as Bakassi Peninsula, where people have been residing, and these two countries begin to lay a claim to it. So it was resolved through the court. We also have some other issues that are also coming up within communities in the country, and so on and so forth. Basically, what we are looking at here is how such conflict can be resolved, so that both communities can live in peace and harmony, and then they can join their hands together to promote peace and also to do things that will further develop the both communities. I hope you enjoyed the class. During the course of the class, we looked at the meaning of intercommunal relationship. We look at the importance. We also look at the skills that promote intercommunal relationship. This is all we are going to take in this class. Now, our next lesson, we'll be able to look at another topic. I'll see you in my next class.